We look at these, then, Ego, okay? Look at the difference in your setup here on that left-hand side, okay? Forearms, nice in line there with the club shaft. This part of your body now is a bit more sort of flat to the sky. Your spine angles, your general posture looks better, okay? So the ability now to swing your putt on a gentle little curve now. It's not a dead straight line because the club isn't vertical. If the golf club was the shaft like that, then the putter would go back, straight back, straight through. But the club is on a slight angle. It will curve a little bit, so we allow for that slightly. What we don't want to be doing is twisting the club face too much. This left-hand movement now, we just watch the general swing of the club back and through. There's a nice swing to that club. Ball now starting on line, just missing on the left, okay? But a general swing of this club looking good, okay? It's a nice turn of the shoulders, you see your top half, your torso, they're moving. All kind of looks as one unit, back and forth, back and forth. Whereas this one, where you went back, okay, the arms then sort of moving outwards, the club kind of going out here, the club face then twisting this way, and just, your contact, I mean, kind of that way. There's not smoothness. If we actually just play at kind of normal speed, as you hit it, it's just the club's wobbling. Whereas this one here now, come back. When you swing this, and that sort of swings back, swings through, swings back, swings through. There's a swing to that putter and a control to that swing.
I still...
a little bit of twist, yeah. There's going to be, again, a little bit of that twist there is to be expected, okay? But beforehand, there was, I mean, your club face now here. I mean, that's aiming probably over there somewhere with the club trying to go in that direction. So it's always going to be, if I was going to throw a golf ball to you, I want my arm to swing towards you, my palm to face towards you. It wouldn't make sense to throw my arm out here and twist my arm over. Now, if I did it enough, I'd get pretty good at doing that, but it's a harder way of doing it. Why make the game harder when we can think, okay, right, here's my setup. I'm over the golf ball here now. I'm over the golf ball now in a better position. Okay, I can start off there in that spine angle. Now, I've just got the structure for my arms and body to move efficiently. Yeah? Everything's working together as one. Now, the reason we do that with the wrist, we sort of cock the wrist down, is to take the wrist out of play. If my wrist is this way, like a long shot, we talked in the past about sort of setting the wrist. This creates speed and power. Great for the long game, hit 180 yards. The last thing you want for a putter is to hit the ball far, do you? You don't want speed. You want to be nice and sort of almost not dead-like, but a lot more control there. So my wrist now is doing this rather than being here and doing that, you see. That twisting and rotating is going to cause that club face, as we see, have too much wrist. And the other thing as well, that finger down the shaft generally just creates a bit too much tension because to stretch it down there, you're using tendons and muscles in here. So now your arms are just firing and twitching.
Yeah,
okay.
Amazing.
Does that make sense there with the difference? Some of those putts there were straight away you were like, oh, this is a lot easier, isn't it? It might feel a little, when you first do it, it feels a bit kind of awkward, maybe doing that with your wrist and your head being over the ball there. But just when you start doing this, you go, well, actually, yeah, this movement now just sort of feels a lot more natural to swing the club as opposed to being up here and twisty-twister, yeah? Excellent, good stuff.